Hey, what's going on today, guys? Today we are going to talk about Mantine in the Rainbow Cup of Pokemon Go Silph Arena. And so we're going to start off here. We've got two grass leads, Meganium and Venusaur, but Mantine in the back. And that's honestly where I feel Mantine does its most work. You can see I get switch advantage here, and I'm bringing out Mantine into a Charizard. Does Blast Burn. You can see not very effective, but still taking down quite a bit of our HP. We're just farming up at this point. I do shield because that would have taken me out if it was a Blast Burn, but it was just a Dragon Claw. So he brings out Feraligatr. We're going to hit it with Aerial Ace. You can see not doing a ton of work to Feraligatr, but we did put on the shield pressure. So there you go. Mantine for shields is solid. So he hits me with Hydro Cannon. We bring out Charizard against this dude here, and it's not a good situation. We do have a shield. He hits us with a Hydro Cannon. We're gonna hit a Dragon Claw to save some energy because I think he's gonna go down with a Dragon Claw. See, he goes down. He brings out Meganium again. We're gonna hit it with that Blast Burn because we save that energy, and that won us the game there. But Mantine with the shield pressure comes in clutch a lot of times. Now here we start off with we have a good priority here because we've got our grass against Lanturn. We hit that Frenzy Plant. He did get off another Charge Beam, but super effective. He's just going to go down to that, bring out Charizard, and you can see we kind of lag here. What's going on? Still lagging. We do get the switch finally to Mantine. So the good thing about Mantine is with Bubble, it can do work against Charizard. It doesn't have to use any of its charge moves. Now, negative about Mantine is with that flying type, it's actually weak to, or it's weak to rock type moves, which Stone Edge is going to be super effective against Mantine, and you're going to run into quite a few Quagsires are going to be all over the place in this meta, so be prepared for this matchup. You can see how much damage it does. Super effective damage. We can tank one, though. So Aerial Ace again into Quag. Get him down pretty far, actually. And we're just going to let it faint now to the Stone Edge. But Stone Edge does work. So he switches out. We get our Charizard in there. He brings his Charizard against our Venusaur. And we bring out our Charizard to counter that. He hits us with Blast Burn. Not very effective, but still doing a ton of work because it is very OP. And we're going to go down here to that damage. Bring out Venusaur with Sludge Bomb. We can take down the Charizard and actually feint his Quagsire. So we do win that matchup. Not a great match there for us, but we did get the victory. I think that's why Venusaur, in my book, is one of the better grass types for the Rainbow Cup. And so there we go. We switch out to Charizard here against this man. That is doing some work. Quag came out. We're going to hit some Dragon Claws because that's all we can do. Trying to bait some shields out. We actually have to use a shield ourselves because Stone Edge would kill us. And that's the problem with running like Charizard and Mantine together. You're going to have issues with Quag because it is going to do super effective to both of them. So you've got to have an answer in a grass or in a grass type Pokemon like Venusaur in the back to be able to take out Quagsire. Now, my Mantine is running Bubble, which I think is better against the fire types. And then, because you can farm up energy on them. And then it also has Aerial Ace and Ice Beam. And for sure, those are the two charge moves that you want. Aerial Ace is going to be super effective to grass and to bug in this meta. And then Ice Beam is going to be good against any of the flying types. and then your grass types as well. Venusaur, Meganium, any of those, any of your razor leaf users, it's going to be super effective against those. So it packs the 1-2 punch, I feel, against the grass Pokemon. Now keep in mind that the grass Pokemon can, at least Venusaur can tank an Ice Beam, at least one. So maybe that first time, if they still have a shield, use that Aerial Ace or something, get the shield down and then hit that Ice Beam the next time. But try to do damage the whole time while you're going. Now here I'm using, I'm trying out Arcanine. Arcanine needs a Charge TM, so it is definitely not moving the correct moveset. It has Fire Fang, which could be okay. Snarl might be better. Just depends. I haven't tested out a whole lot. And then we've got Fire Blast, which for sure is not the right charge move for it. I'd rather have Crunch or a Legacy move and then Wild Charge on there. So definitely Arcanine needs some work. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. I definitely want to try to use it. You can see we've got Boudreau here against the Quag, which is going to wreck us with Stone Edge. So, and if you guys, so we bring out Mantine. Now here's the thing, Mantine versus Venusaur. Let's see, we block the first Frenzy Plant. We can actually tank one Frenzy Plant here, so we're in good shape. You can see super effective damage. He tanks that Aerial Ace. I was hoping to draw out that shield, but we just didn't get it. Very smart with the shield usage, and we can hit another Aerial Ace. If he doesn't block this, he goes down, and so he does. And we have another Aerial Ace lined up for Quag, and he does block that, but he's gonna beat us here. He gets to Stone Edge because of that energy area built up, so we do lose that match. That's one thing to watch out for, that Quag, and Quag is gonna be a problem for Mantine. Now we got our Quag out there, and bring out our Charizard, and we hit Dragon Claw here against that Charizard, and you can see it does okay damage. It's not the greatest, but it does do some damage. You don't get stabbed with it, of course, but and then so here we hit another Dragon Claw, and he blocks it. So we both used a shield. We're gonna let this one go through in our Charizard Feint. And what do we have in the back? We have Quag. Now my Quag right now, I need charge TMs, dudes. I don't know if you guys are struggling with this, but I need charge TMs. I would be paying money for these charge TMs right now if Niantic would sell them. But seriously, I have 0 charge TMs. I need them for Quag. Arcanine if I want to try it out some more. And there's a couple other ones that I might want to try it on. But I just don't have any charge TMs. I have plenty of fast TMs, just no charges. So Quag has a weird moveset of Acid Spray and Sludge Bomb right now, which actually does come in handy in some of the other ones that some of these battles. And you see Mantine beats Meganium. Now it's gonna do a little bit of work here against Venusaur. Maybe draw out a shield if he had one. But you can see I did quite a bit of damage there. And we bring out Quag, who already has a fully charged Sludge Bomb, and we hit Sludge Bomb, and boom, Venusaur is down for the count. So weird moveset. Obviously he ran double grass, and I had Mantine, Charizard, and Quag with Sludge Bombs, so that turned out in my favor actually there. So here we go, Boudreau versus Raichu. He has Wild Charge in his Raichu. I'm assuming it looks like it's a Legacy Raichu there with Thunder Shock. And so Boudreau does go down fairly quickly there, and we're gonna bring out Charizard. We cannot bring in Mantine as double weakness to electric. He hits Thunder Punch, we've got to block that, and then we're gonna have to block again because this is gonna be a Wild Charge. The first one could have been, or the second one. So we block both. We use both shields on Charizard, and then he brings out a Azumarill. It is not looking good for us at this point because I can't do anything to Azumarill because it's so tanky. But we are going to hit some Blast Burns just to get some damage off. He does use his last shield. we bring out Mantine, which we had in the back. We did eliminate the threat to Mantine at this point, but Azumarill with Ice Beam can still do a little bit. Play Rough is actually the better move to hit Mantine with. So there you go, Play Rough, and then we're going to hit Aerial Ace here, and it's not going to do enough, so we are going to lose this match. It looks like, oh wait, we do get another Aerial Ace off, and that's one thing, it charges up moves fairly quickly. You can see Boudreau is just going to wreck us there real quick, so we still do lose that match, but Mantine putting in work. And that's the thing, I think you guys are going to see it, so you're going to want a counter to it. The best counters are your electric users. And so what you may want to do is pair it with Quagsire to deal with those electric users. And then if you are looking for something, so now you've got a, pretty much a double weakness in the theory to grass. So you could bring Charizard in as another option, and Charizard would give you coverage. Keep in mind you're going to be a little weak to rock then, and so your Quag is going to have to do quite a bit of work, and if they bring their own Quagsire. So that's something to keep in mind. Definitely team comps, I'm still working on those, trying to figure out what is good in the meta. Mantine definitely right now is in my 6. We'll see if it stays there as I kind of develop this. I've got to get my Quag. It might be in my 6. I'm not sure yet, because I don't know if I want to. Quag's probably in my 6, but I need a charge TM for it. So here we go. We've got Mantine in there, and here is Venusaur. So we hit that Aerial Ace. So he blocks the first Aerial Ace, which is fine. We already have energy advantage, so we hit that Ice Beam, and that's gonna be the end. Actually, it's not the end of Venusaur. So you can see Venusaur might actually win here. Yep, he had charge move priority, so that's actually the end of us. But we have Charizard in the back still, and that's the end of the game there. We did win that last match. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below what you guys are using, if you've used Mantine, and what kind of success you've had with it. Also, like, subscribe, you guys know what the deal, the routine. Thanks again, guys, for watching the video, and until next time, keep on battling.